what a great win to come out of this evening with. Appreciate our fans and the light show and everything else that they put on. It was phenomenal, and they all hung here to the end, which is great support for our guys. As far as the game goes, defensively, we really, I thought, played well the first half and held a really good offense, quarterback to minimal yards. Morton with the 2 sacks, I thought was big. Chamari, 8 tackles. And then the second half, they kind of got it going, but when it counted, we took care of business there. Offensively, Pat was 23 for 46. Pacheco, 14 for 55. I mean, good numbers for him. It's great to get him back in there and going. He and Kareem are a nice tag team to have. And then P. Ryan also had a huge play for us there. And then Xavier was 5 for 41, which was good there. 8 guys caught passes today, so that was a plus for us. Third downs, again, were very good. So Nags and Spags both put together, I thought, solid game plans that really helped us through. And then, Kels with. I want to make sure I say this right, but fastest tight end to reach 12,000 yards. I mean, it's pretty impressive, and the game's been around a couple of years, so it's pretty impressive to do that. Justin Reid on special teams stepping up and kicking off for us. Not a lot of safeties in the league are doing that right now, and I thought he did a nice job. Ariza came up big on the punt game, and then Matt Wright. Listen, I mean, he never looks at himself as the third guy. I told him, just keep it right, a little to the right, just a little bit more. But my hat goes off to him for the field goals that he made in tough situations, plus that one at the end was great. So, anyways, well, that time's yours.
Andy, after the first down inside 2 minutes, how much consideration did you give to keeping the offense charged and trying to get a touchdown rather than positioning for a field goal?
Yeah, so I mean, I've trust in Matthew, so I was good with where we were. Percentages are pretty high. I know we've won a game in that same situation on the opposite end, so I get it. But he's a solid kicker, so I wasn't too worried about it. Once we got down in there, now to get down in there was a nice job by our guys. To that play that Pat and Kelsey made right there at the end was something. So that's not quite the way it was drawn up. Yeah, it was a naked, so with the back on a slide, and they zoned it off. And, Pat had it in his hands, which is important, and on the move, which is important. He does some good things with that. And then we had some people coming to him. But, listen, I thought the Chargers did a nice job with that. But they zoned us off. That's more of a man thought. They'd been playing man up to that point. They've been zero blitzing us. So if they would have done that, it would have been a great call.
So I know that if he's not maybe the first option to throw the ball, but you've seen this Patrick certainly make a play out of nothing several times. What can you kind of take us through your thought process when plays unfold? You see that they've covered maybe what you want.
Yeah. I mean, I have trust in Pat making those kind of plays. He kind of said that before the play. He goes, I'll make something happen. So he has the option to run, he has the option to throw to the back, and then everybody's coming to him on that. So I thought he did a good job there.
Yeah, bigger goals, obviously, but how sort of fundamental is playing the AFC West into all the other goals you've had, and in this instance now, what it is, what you're doing this season?
Yeah, listen, but I am proud of the guys. I mean, the coaches, Clark gives us an opportunity to do this, along with Mark Donovan and Brett Veach. So, I mean, we're all in this together trying to make this happen. It's not easy. I mean, that's not an easy thing. And every year is a little bit different on how we've gotten there. But I'm proud of our guys for just hanging in there. We have so many tight games, more so than some of these other years. And so the guys keep hanging in there and feeling like good things are going to happen and keep battling.
Andy, what kind of achievement is winning the division again, given that, as you say,
Yeah, listen, Adam, I mean, it's early in the year here, so we've still got games left. So when I say this, we're not just putting the tent up right here and calling it a day. So we've got to keep playing and playing aggressively. And like I said, we're playing some real good football teams that are trying to get themselves into the playoffs. So they're going to be hungry and attacking. And so we've got to make sure we keep doing it. But to answer your question, it's a great achievement. It's a great achievement. But there's more left.
Considering the week or two that Wanye has had, what did it say about him to come in?
Yeah, no, I'm proud of him for, number one, not hanging his head, practicing hard, and then coming out when, you know, you're one injury away from having to step in and go. And then he did a nice job, and he had stayed up on all of his stuff, the mental part of it. He had stayed up on it and was sharp once he got in there.
What did you think of how DJ played in the time that he was out there?
Yeah, so I think initially it was fast for him. And then he settled down, and I thought the second half he was playing well. So he just, which I figured would happen. I mean, he hasn't done anything. So with that kind of speed out there, and then the physical part of it, these guys, they try to drive you right back into the quarterback with their bull rushes, and they're very, excuse me, they're very good at it. So he did a nice job. Not too many more questions, though.
Do you ever get used to these heart-stopping wins?
Not as I'm living.